Hello everyone. We will continue the topic change pointers and we are covering the configuration steps for the change pointer. Firstly, we studied BD61 transaction code, which is for activation of change pointer at the global level itself, at the top level itself. Then we studied how to activate the change pointers at the message type level. And BD50 is the transaction code. Hierarchy is going on top level. Then we have message type level. And now we will come on to the activation of change pointer at the field level itself. Specify the fields for which the change pointers are to be written, and the transaction code is BD52. Just see how the hierarchy is going on. Firstly, change pointer at the system level, then change pointer at the message type level, then change pointer further at the field level itself. Once I will proceed, you will automatically understand why the change pointer at the field level. It will give you more flexibility, and yes, we always go for field level because the flexibility is more. Now if I will go for the three steps, we already performed the first step, BD61. This option enable the change pointer generally. Yes, with the help of this option, we can go for change pointer at the global level and we activated this particular flag. Then we need to enable the change pointer at the message type level, transaction code BD50, and we simply went for BD50 transaction code. And if you remember, we put the active flag. Active flag is ticked for the particular message type. Make sure that the active flag is checked. Now we will move on to third step. Specify the fields for which the change pointers are to be written. Transaction code is BD52. So I will go to BD52 first. I will go to BD52. What is our message type? You all know as of now we are going for materials example. So I will put the message type. Mat mass is the message type. Now you can see SAP provided so many fields which are for materials and the change pointer is active. SAP by default provided those fields. Whenever SAP provided those fields, it means for those fields, change pointer is active. Just see, as of now, we are always changing that description. So have you seen MAKTX is there? It means for MAKTX, change pointer is active. SAP by default provided the fields. If I will read the theory, SAP already provide a list of fields for which change pointers are written. SAP already provided the list of fields. if if we are satisfied, okay. If we are okay, if we do not want to change anything, we can simply skip this step. But yes, it might be the case you want to go for new fields, or it might be the case you do not want to go for idocs when that particular field is changing. In that case, we need to remove it from the field. Anyways, I will do the practical and show you. So with the help of BD52, we can go for change pointer at the field level itself. Field level. SAP by default provided the fields. If we are okay, no problem. We can simply skip this step. But if we want to go for new fields, we have to add through new entries. If we want to skip, or if we do not want to go for IDOC generation for the change of a particular column, then we need to simply remove from this particular list. Now I will take an example so that it will make more clear picture to you. Suppose I will go to MM02 transaction code. And this is real project which I worked. Yes. Suppose I am putting a material. I will go for basic data one. Now what customer is saying? Customer is saying the IDOCs should generate only whenever I'm changing the description. For other columns, there is no need of the IDOCs to generate. It means if I'm changing the description, only this change should go to the other client. There is no need for other changes to, there is no need for others data. There is no need to go, there is no need to reflect the other data changes to other clients of SAP. I do not want unnecessary IDOC. Suppose customer is saying, I'm changing the unit of measurement, IDOCs are generating. I'm going for old material number, IDOCs are generating, and they are going, or those changes are reflecting into other clients of SAP. I only want that the description should flow to the other client. Whenever I am going for changing that description, IDOC should generate and description should flow to other clients. Rest column is not required at all. Then in that case, it is compulsory that you need to go for activation of change pointer at the field level, because you want to go for description. You want the IDOCs to generate at the description level whenever we are changing the description, but not at the other field level. That's why we have change pointer at the field level itself. The project in which we work, we are changing the customer through XD02 transaction code. Now, at that time, whatever the customer is doing the changing, IDOCs are generating. Now, customer is saying it's a unnecessary headache itself. Every day, it's so many IDOCs are generating. I do not want IDOCs to generate. I only want the IDOC to generate whenever I'm changing the name of the customer. Then at that time, what we did, we simply removed the other columns from this BD52 transaction code, and we only kept the column name. It means whenever customer will change the name, IDOC will trigger and the changes will reflect to the other system. This is the way how you can deal with the project requirements. Now I will go here. We will take a requirement so that you will understand fully. Suppose, as of now, what customer is saying, whenever I will change that data of other columns, IDOCs should not generate. Then what we will do, and if I am changing the description, IDOC should generate, else it should not generate. Suppose I will take the example of old material number. Now, if I will check in Mara table, what is the column name for old material number? I will go to Mara table. I will go for old material number. Okay, BISMT. This is the column. Now I will check in BD52. This is BD52. I will check. Do we have BISMT? I will go for position. This is the way you can search. Go to F for help. You are going for mat mass. Your message type is mat mass. Object is material. I will go for table. What is the table? Mara. I will scroll down and go for Mara table. This is our Mara table. And what is the column? BISMT. I will go for field. What is the field? BISMT. This is BISMT. If I will scroll down and check BISMT, I will go for OK. Now you are able to see the entry here. It means change pointer is active for this particular column. Now what I will do? I will simply change the old material number. Suppose I am writing, I am adding 2 9s at the last. I will go for save. As of now, change pointer is active. Now I will show you in CD HDR and CD post tables. I will go to CD HDR, change document header table. Now, if I will go for the username, I will go for date 22nd. I will go for MM02. This is the last change document number. Okay, I will take this. Now I will go to CD post table. CD post table. I will go for contents. I will put same to same document number. And yes, you can see the column name is BISMT, means old material number. This is the old value and this is the new value. Now for this column, the change pointer is active. Change pointer is active at the field level. So if I will go to BDCP2 table, if I will put the document number in BDCP2 table, BDCP2, which is a log table for change pointers, I will put the document number. You can see we have a entry of math mass. Yes. Now, whenever I will run this program, This is our program, which we are always running. I will put the message type mat mass. Yes, it will go for mat mass. It will go for document number. For this document number, old material number column value is changed. So it will transfer this to other client. I'm going for OK. I will go for OK. I will go for OK. Now, if I will refresh, you can see the record is processed. Now, if I will go to 200 client and show you, if I will go to 200 client, this particular old material number value will change. If I will go to MM02 transaction code, I will put this material. Now you can see the old material number changed. But customer is saying unnecessary IDOC generated, because when we run the program, IDOCs generated outbound and inbound. That's why this particular old material number value changed. Now customer is saying it is an unnecessary headache. I do not want this value to go to other system. No problem. I only want that description to reflect to other system. Then in that case, what you need to do, you need to simply remove this value at the field level. Just think why we have a field level. Suppose if you are removing this checkbox, because many people think we will remove this active checkbox, no IDOC will trigger. Just think about the requirement. What customer is saying, IDOC should trigger for this particular column, not for the other column or not for this column. We took this example. In that case, you cannot block full mat mass. You need to make active for this, inactive for this. That's why SAP provided the change pointer at the field level itself. Now, suppose if I will remove the entry. Suppose I'm removing this entry. I will go for minus, and yes, it's a humble request. After removing, you need to put, because you are doing the practice. You should not hamper the system. I will go for save and I will also put, I'm saving this entry. Okay, I'm saving into the table. Done. Now, old material number column is not here. Now, I will go for again doing the process. I will go to 100 client. This is our 100 client. I'm going to MM02 transaction code. I will close the other sessions. Unnecessary headache is there. No. I will go for this material. Now I'm changing the suppose old material number. Suppose I'm putting 00. I will go for save. Now I change the old material number value in client 100. Now if I will show you now CD post or CD HDR table, CD HDR. If I will display, I will go to contents. I will go for username, date. This is the last. I will take this. I will go to CD post table. Change document log will be there, but change pointer log will not be there now. I will go to document number. It is clearly saying this is the new value and this is the old value. It is now in 100 client. Now, if I will show you BDCP2 table, BDCP2 table. If I will go to contents, if I will put the document number, you can see there is no entry of math mass because we stopped. We told yes, there is no change pointer for old material number value. And you can see if I will run the program, there is no entry for math mass. So changes will not go to other client. So this is the way how you can reflect, at the field level. And yes, we are always restricting at the field level because we have flexibility. We can go for change pointers at certain field level. We can restrict at the another field level. Now I will put the entry because I should not hamper the system. Whatever I removed, I will go for new entries. Material, table name was Mara, and the field name is BISMT. It's a humble request to everyone. If you are learning or if you are doing the practice, please do not hamper the system. After practice, make it as is it, whatever is there. So what is the summary of this particular video? We finished with the configuration steps of change pointer. Firstly, we studied BD61, change pointer at the global level, then change pointer at the message type level, then change pointer at the field levels, BD61, BD50, BD52. Make sure this particular flag is active. Whenever you are going for BD61, make sure this flag is active. Now, after that, you need to make sure that the flag must be active at the message type level. Then after that, you can make sure the flag is active at the field level itself. And BD52 is the transaction code. The best part is SAP already provided the columns. If I will go to BD52, if you do not want to trigger the IDOCs for certain fields, you can remove. Or if you want to go for addition, yes, because it is always, sometimes it is the case, our standard transaction code has our own fields. Then you need to add those fields here also if you want to trigger the IDOCs at that point of time. And I showed you the theory, and this is all about the configuration of the change pointer. Extremely important, especially for the experienced professionals. so many questions will be from this particular topic itself. So that's it in this video. Thank you.